curated pipeline of larger scale real estate most people simply don't have access to.
Hello.
Hey,
I was just looking at the videos. Um,
which videos?
that Tommy sent over to look at the Titan.
Go
The
ahead and do me a favor and share it, and let's just play them until we start at 9. You know what I
okay,
mean? Like go through them.
yeah, okay. The only yeah, I mean they're good. Sure. Throughout it, it says the Titan Impact Group, which seems a little weird to me, but that's just
Wow. I'm sorry, I'm not going to pay actors to go back and fix that. So there's some stuff it's good enough.
yeah, no,
The Dan Kennedy good enough moment.
right. Oh,
The difference.
all right, where's the share? Share the desktop. All right, here's one of them. Share, come on. Uh, can you hear
The
this?
difference between good investors and great ones is access. Most opportunities people invest in are already picked over. By the time they reach you, the upside is limited, the structure isn't optimized, and you're stuck hoping it performs. That's why so many investors feel like they're working harder for smaller returns instead of building real momentum. The Titan Impact Group was built to change that. We give accredited investors direct access to larger scale real estate and business opportunities, structured through funds and SPVs designed for long-term passive income capital growth. You're not guessing anymore. You're stepping into a pipeline built for scale and consistency. If you're ready to access better opportunities, schedule an investor call with our team today.
That's one of them. What's an SPV? I guess I should know, but
It's
Accredited investors.
placement vehicle. It's a more complicated JV.
got it. Okay.
Accredited investors. Are you actually building wealth or just staying busy? A lot of investors end up scattered. One deal here, another there, no real structure behind it. It feels like progress, but it's inconsistent, hard to scale, and doesn't create the kind of passive income you were aiming for in the first place. The Titan Impact Group brings everything under one strategy. You get access to a curated pipeline of larger opportunities with structured fund participation and SPVs designed to create multiple income streams and long-term growth. It's a more strategic way to invest without the chaos. If you're serious about building scalable passive income, schedule an investor call with our team today.
This is the next one.
There comes a point where doing more deals isn't the answer, and doing the right ones is. A lot of investors end up scattered. One deal here, another there, no real structure behind it. It feels like progress, but it's inconsistent, hard to scale, and doesn't create the kind of passive income you were aiming for in the first place. The Titan Impact Group brings everything under one strategy. You get access to a curated pipeline of larger opportunities with structured fund participation and SPVs designed to create multiple income streams and long-term growth. It's a more strategic way to invest without the chaos. If you're serious about building scalable passive income, schedule an investor call with our team today. If your investments aren't creating real passive income yet, this is for you. A lot of investors end up scattered. One deal here, another there, no real structure behind it. It feels like progress, but it's inconsistent, hard to scale, and doesn't create the kind of passive income you were aiming for in the first place. The Titan Impact Group brings everything under one strategy. You get access to a curated pipeline of larger opportunities with structured fund participation and SPVs designed to create multiple income streams and long-term growth. It's a more strategic way to invest without the chaos. If you're serious about building scalable passive income, schedule an investor call with our team today. If you're an accredited investor tired of chasing average returns, listen to this. Most opportunities people invest in are already picked over. By the time they reach you, the upside is limited, the structure isn't optimized, and you're stuck hoping it performs. That's why so many investors feel like they're working harder for smaller returns instead of building real momentum. The Titan Impact Group was built to change that. We give accredited investors direct access to larger scale real estate and business opportunities, structured through funds and SPVs designed for long-term passive income capital growth. You're not guessing it. You're stepping into a pipeline built for scale and consistency. If you're ready to access better opportunities, schedule an investor call with our team today.
There's one more and then the overall VSL.
Most investors never see the best deals. They only see what's left. Most opportunities people invest in are already picked over. By the time they reach you, the upside is limited, the structure isn't optimized, and you're stuck hoping it performs. That's why so many investors feel like they're working harder for smaller returns instead of building real momentum. The Titan Impact Group was built to change that. We give accredited investors direct access to larger scale real estate and business opportunities, structured through funds and SPVs designed for long-term passive income capital growth. You're not guessing anymore. You're stepping into a pipeline built for scale and consistency. If you're ready to access better opportunities, schedule an investor call with our team today.
All right, and then there's this. Oh wait.
If you're an accredited investor and you feel like you're putting money into deals but not actually building real momentum, this is for you. Most investors don't struggle because they're making bad decisions. They struggle because they don't have access to the right opportunities in the first place. You end up seeing deals after they've already been passed around. The returns are compressed, the structure isn't ideal, and you're left hoping it performs instead of knowing it was built to. Or maybe you're tired of putting together your own deals and it becomes time consuming, inconsistent, and hard to scale. One deal might do well, another one underperforms, and there's no real system behind it to create predictable passive income. And that's the real problem. It's not just about investing, it's about having a strategy that actually compounds. That's exactly why Titan Impact Group exists. We give accredited investors direct access to a curated pipeline of larger scale real estate and business opportunities that most people simply don't have access to. These deals are structured through funds and SPVs, so instead of chasing random opportunities, you're stepping into a system designed to create multiple passive income streams and long-term capital growth. You're not managing everything yourself, and you're not guessing anymore. You're investing with structure, with scale, and with a clear strategy behind every move. Now, if you're serious about building real passive income and you want to see what opportunities are currently available, the next step is simple. Schedule an investor call with our team today, and we'll walk you through how this works and whether it's the right fit for you.
That's all of them.
Cool. Yeah, I think they did a great job.
Yeah.
I also have an exciting LinkedIn update. So
Okay.
in the last 2 days, we are plus 2,000 impressions on the posts and on the Eventbrite events for the webinars.
Wow.
That's super cool, just kind of creating the foundation, and I'm hoping that that builds momentum.
Yeah. That's brilliant. So we want to be tracking. So Blake is in the middle of a statistics class. So this would be a fun project for him to actually take on a real world analysis. So Blake, there you go. She gave you some numbers, buddy.
Sorry, Blake.
Sounds good.
No, he's excited.
And
You're
then,
excited, right, Blake?
and then I
Yeah,
also
no,
had
I'm up for it.
sorry, Blake.
No, you're good. You can continue. That was all. I'm looking forward to it. I enjoy the numbers, so
Love it.
I'm not a numbers person, so I'm glad that you enjoy it. You're my who that knows how. But I also had a fun idea that I wanted to get your guys' opinion on. So I thought that a fun, engaging way to get people excited about the podcast, and kind of intrigued is if we create these daily, like what are the top 3 things that were discussed in the deal room posts that are super engaging and colorful. And it can be like little teasers, like, oh, we checked out this cool waterfront hotel in Orlando. Let's see where it goes. Or we found this awesome opportunity that we can all invest in. Would you want to find out? Like just little hints and tweaks and I used the ChatGPT Landshark AI, and he helped me, or she helped me create this awesome post that's extremely engaging. So I feel like if we do that after every podcast, it will get just people excited and intrigued and curious.
Yeah, and
No,
we have
100%.
actually. Oh, go ahead. Sorry.
No, I was gonna say that's 100% correct, Katya. We got if you, on our Opus clips, we create 73, anywhere between 54 and 73 individual pieces of content a day through our Opus clips, and maybe I'll set up to where you can come on there and check that out. But what you're talking about is called a hook, and applying that hook to the front of the video is what we're trying to do to grasp, get that 3 seconds of attention. We need that first 3 seconds of attention. So, which you're doing great finding all this stuff and lining all this stuff up. I love it. So, what we want to do is continue to come up with these cool viral hooks and content. Our content is something I want to talk about. I want to kind of talk to you guys about a new format that we're looking at. And what it is I think with what we've been doing, I've noticed, like, there's a guy out there right now. Catherine spoke on stage with this guy about 2 years ago. He's right now charging people $1,000 to do what we do every single day, free on Deal Hunter.
Oh.
So I'm just like, again, people are paying this guy $1,000 to come in and run a deal with him, but he's doing it manually. They're not even using Deal Hunter. They're doing it manually, right? So, and then when we were at the Pace Morby event, Catherine, like, how many people were there wanting to do deals? How many people wanted to pitch?
Yeah, everybody wanted to deal, but who was actually doing deals?
It was what?
I said, how many people, like, everybody wanted to do deals, but who was actually doing deals was a whole different number.
Right. Well, how many? My question was, how many people wanted to pitch? How many people, like, literally after the last event at Pace Morby, we were all down in the big lobby, and somebody stood up on a rock and said, "Hey, I got an RV park deal in Texas. Come over here if you want to hear about it." Like, she just stole this damn show. She's like, "Screw everybody. I've been trying to find people to deal with, and I can't find nobody. So I'm going to stand up and be an auctioneer." Right?
Yep.
Yep. Anyway, so the idea, and again, I thought I was talking, I don't know. Do we just want to run deals, or do we want to talk about the new format?
No, let's talk about the new format. I think Katya did a great job following up or starting this, kicking this off and talking. Did you hear the numbers that she shared?
Yeah, no, I don't hear them. I see them. I'm on the analytics every single day. Like, that is like, analytics is something that I geek and nerd out about. I love seeing how things grow. And so when I go to the analytics button on all our social medias and I can see what's happening, it's, 150 to 250% growths every single day, compounding. Now, can you imagine if we could just turn those into dollars? You know what I mean?
Yep. She was sharing her wins from what she's been doing on LinkedIn.
Yeah, she's crushing it. Freaking Tati is a rock star. She's crushing LinkedIn. She's crushing all of the marketing and advertising. Like, she's popped up a couple of things that she sent over, and I'm just like blown away. As a matter of fact, Catherine, do you have access to share the screen from the Tommy D account? Look at the Facebook. Look at my Facebook real quick.
I can't take any credit for Facebook. So all the Facebook is Blake's awesome doing.
Right. Well, I was going to show you something awesome that I did, because I'm tired of listening to you brag about yourselves. So,
Wow.
What?
Wow. That was a
there
wow.
we go. I got the wow.
You got it. We're less than 10 minutes in.
Been waiting for my wow.
Now, SAS, $100.
Stash jar, $100. All right, I'm in. So over here, if you go onto the Tommy D page right there, I had made a post. If you scroll down, it might be there, right there. I posted this video, right? And we don't need to really listen to it. I wanted to see, you can see how it came from Titan Impact Group, and I posted it. What I did was I shared it to groups. Click on that share arrow button right there, if you would, please. Yeah. Right. And then I see the button that says groups. And so like I just gonna go and share it to every one of these. Wealth Wise Women. Just click all those for me if you don't mind. Going straight down, every single one. And then
It's
just
not giving you the click option. You have to do
you
one
don't
at a
have to say anything. You can literally just click post and it's gonna put it in there. And if you do that on and what it'll do is you can do like 3 of them, do the top 3 or ones that you know are good. And this is the simplest way to do it. I'll show the last one when you do it again, I'll show you a little bit more. Click there, click on that 3rd one right there or whatever. Now before you go anywhere, click there you go, tag people. And what it'll do is it'll let you just tag people that are in the group with you. And then that goes on their page. So see, Tommy D is the only one that if you're friends with a lot more people in the group, they all show up. But in this one, it's just her and I. So click that suggestion one and then click done. It'll tag me in it. I can put Club Scottsdale or even Titan Impact Group, right?
Any more?
Yep, nope, just send it now. And so what I just did there was a little bit of what's called social currency. So with social currency now, we're hoping that Titan Impact Group is going to catch some of that traffic. Go ahead and scroll down a little bit. I'll see if the other ones there. I'll show you some of the numbers that come up. See, this here is what I was talking about. This is the Land Shark deal room. And I want to set it up where it's kind of like a Shark Tank thing where we're judges and the judges are able to listen to the pitches of people. We're going to give people 60 seconds. Does anybody think you need more than 60 seconds to tell me about a piece of property? Or do you think you can tell about a piece of property in 60 seconds? Enough to just get somebody to
enough. Yeah, that's enough.
Yeah.
If you don't care about the whole story behind it, which we don't.
Right. And here's what I'm thinking. And because Katya and Blake, Trevor, they've set the bar. And Cicely, they come in with deals ready. They come in with deals ready and they're like, here's my deal. And they're like, and we run through it. And so I think what we do in the format of the deal room is we give people the 60 seconds to talk about it. And if any of the investors are interested in hearing about it, we'll go into it. But one of 2 things are going to happen. We're going to help them figure out how to make their deal better so that it's good, or tell them to get rid of it so that they can get into the next one and make something better from that. Or it could be a good deal that we decide to chase down. So there's 3 options that they get with that. So before scroll down a little bit on this one, I want to show you what I did was I put it out there. And I said, go up a little bit because that's a different post. Go up a little bit. No, back up to the other one. The one I'm talking about. Yep, right there. Oh, you too far. So I'm looking at the deal room one. Yeah, and what I wanted to do was when I shared this, I shared it and said that I wanted people to comment the word. If you go over and look at the bell, I said I wanted people to comment the word pitch. And so far, I posted that to like 10 groups, 9 or 10 groups, and I said comment the word pitch if you want to be a part of it. And so far, I've gotten 2,000 views and 10 pitches. Like I've had 10 comments that said pitch.
Mhm.
So this is another way that you can do this: is you make the graphic. Like Katya is making some killer graphics. Katya, take that, put it out there, call it pitch. The other thing you can do, Katya, is I'm more than happy to create some content on the Opus clips that I can send to you, and then you can put, because you're building your brand, right? You can say, this is Katya. I'm the Land Shark dirt girl. And I like doing dirt. Check out what deal we ran today. And, use the prompt that you're encouraging us to, or told us about, and do it from your brand. And I think right now You use what? Instagram and is it Instagram and YouTube?
I personally use Instagram, but for you guys right now, I'm doing the link, really focusing on LinkedIn and adding Eventbrite into that. And then I'm finalizing the accounts for the Facebook and Instagram to also add some to those as well.
Right. And so something that I had come up that I talked to somebody about the other day was how each one of these social media accounts, some people are like just 100% married and dedicated to only one. And I appreciate that because that's their social media. But when we're in real estate and we're using real estate now, or we're using social media now to deal and do real estate, so our social media is more about attention to media and not social media. We're literally using every social media outlet to attract customers. And I was blessed with this video where they described what each social media is like. So Facebook is like selling to friends and family. Is where we've all is where we've all been for the last 10 years, is building our Facebook with friends and family, people we went to high school with. So that's the group you're going to go to for seed capital and be like, hey, I got this real estate idea. Anybody interested in helping me out with this? And so that's kind of where we would go there. Instagram's where you want to put your best product forward. Like, you're not going to shop a land deal there. You're going to shop a retail shopping center development. You're not going to say, oh, I got some dirt out in Dunedin. Nope. You're going to say, I've got a medical office, possible future medical office space in West Tampa. Right. So again, on how you put it, that's what it has to look like on Instagram, because people there are looking for the finished and final product. You go to TikTok to find new customers. You go to YouTube to educate people, and you go to LinkedIn to find other collaborative works and maybe joint ventures. So this is just something I'm sharing because, again, like, as we grow in Landshark, we're gonna have a presence on to each one of those. I know like Katya and Blake are working really hard on building the brand there for Landshark and for Catherine, but we want them to also work on their brand and getting their brand expanded. I know I'm gonna get Katya on TikTok someday. So
For some reason, I decided I am against TikTok like 2 years ago, whenever it started, and I haven't been on there since. I actually have never downloaded it, so I need to get on TikTok.
TikTok, TikTok, I got famous on TikTok first before anything else because I built a house. Every day I went around and did a video of the house being built and sent it to the investor. And TikTok was the easiest to actually shoot the video, download it, and send it through WhatsApp. And so I would post it and it saved to my phone. So I didn't even have to worry about it. And so I gained over 70,000 followers just shooting videos every day of the house. Once I got TikTok famous, then I started interacting with it on a personal level, and it dragged it. I lost over 90% of my followers by becoming political and running my mouth. So anyway, um, so yeah, that's basically the idea that we've come up with, or leaning toward. Anybody got any suggestions, ideas, things? What do you guys think of all the new graphics behind your heads and on the board?
I like
I
I
love it.
just I love them. I think we just have to like balance the like modern looking ones with the AI ones or whatever. I find that on my social media, the modern looking like pictures do better than AI
Yeah,
does.
Catherine, can you go over to the GPT and open that up? I got an image in there of the one I just created. I'm trying to get posted at Club Scottsdale because we're going to be hosting these at Club Scottsdale. There's a guy that does it once a week at Club Scottsdale on a Thursday, but he's only pitching like fix and flip houses under 400,000, and he wants you to give him 80,000 so he can give you 20,000 back, and it's kind of If you go to images,
I'm
The
not
golden retriever that usually lays on my bed, she does not like the background. Now she feels canceled and blocked out. So she's unhappy about that. But I think that they're cool.
So I'm not sure where the design is.
Can't. That's hilarious, Katya.
Yeah, I do it's right, if you look in the list of recent. Let me see. Landshark deal room flyer.
Oh, there she is. We saw her. She's salty.
So like that image?
What?
Is it that image you were looking
Yeah.
for?
Yeah. You want to open that up and everybody can see it? You can click on it. Yeah. No items selected.
That's weird.
Are you able to click on it and save it?
Maybe download it. No.
Yeah, and sometimes what I'll do is I'll let AI put the fake people in it, and then after it does that, I'll say, okay, now replace those fake people with these real people. So let me know what you think of these, because these were, I don't know how AI generated it looks, but can you guys see that? Or can you make it bigger, Catherine? My phone for some reason not letting me see it.
That's like full screen here. If I make it bigger, it's cuts off. Like I'm literally talking.
Right, we can, well, again, I just want to kind of zoom in, like seeing it in the full view is cool, but if you actually just make it a full screen, we can get into it and see the image and see if it looks good or not.
That's full screen.
You see the plus button to zoom in?
Up top.
Hold on. The zoom is blocking everything out.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, see. So, but what I did was I just fed it the new faces. It created some new faces. Like that's not what Roman looks like, but close. And so for me, there's no real way to adjust it, but you want to look at the rest of the details.
Top 60-second pitch. No opportunities.
So 60-second pitch in front of live investors, negotiate, compete, and get funded. Visibility, valuation, funding. So like the value is like if they want to pitch and they want us to put their bankable documents together, that's the $500 where we run their deal, right? So, and like if Katya or Cicely or Blake is able to help these people, put their deal together to pitch it to us, that's who's gonna, who's gonna split that $500 with us. So, we've got the pay links for this and we're gonna put that out there. I got Club Scottsdale that'll support this if we agree on it. So, because they're wanting us
I
to
like
have,
this flyer. This is nice.
they're wanting to have this on a daily basis there. So, anyway, so yeah, that's kind of where the energy's been flowing towards, is getting deals and doing deals with people. So, let's see who we got in here today. We got Tina and Keisha and Amor. Good morning, Amor, Trevor, Katya, Blake, Laura, and of course the great Miss Catherine. I don't have in my, looking in my recent chats, I don't have any deals right now to really jump into. I
I
sent one out.
I found a last minute deal like a couple moments ago before the podcast as an
Okay,
option if you guys want to run it.
let's start running some deals. Katya, do you have the one that I put in the chat, the one that was over in Blythe?
Yeah, but he said in the post that he wants to do seller financing, and then I texted him and he's like, "Oh no, I'm not doing seller financing." I'm like,
Okay, so how did you end up resolving that with him?
I wanted to discuss with you today because I haven't responded back.
Okay, so let's start there. Let's pull that up.
Okay.
Look at that one. Blake, what do you got cooking? Is
I found a
Milwaukee-
land deal. I'm in here. I have a land deal in Oklahoma that's 20 acres, and if Tracy was in here, she would know where it's at. It's a little bit north of Oklahoma City.
That's the most Oklahoma racist thing I've ever heard. Just because she's from there doesn't mean she's gonna know where it's at, bro.
No, she would know. 100%. No, I know that. I have family in Oklahoma, so I've been to Oklahoma many times. So
Blake, you don't have to defend your comment.
Just wow him. Just wow. Wow.
no,
There you
I'll
go.
save the wow for other people. That's not
I'm
my
taking
duty.
the wow. No, I love it, Blake. So what do you think the highest best use would be?
So it's zoned for residential, but there's a one large major plot with some subplots attached to it. It's kind of a triangular plot. It's the biggest issue, but it's in a like tourist zone. So it's right next to a casino and a racetrack. So I was thinking maybe like some sort of housing we could have for people coming in there, or even just like a district. It could be more of like commercial lot. So there's
Got
multiple different things we can kind of do about it. I'll have to pull it up. It's been about a week since I last looked at it.
All right, yeah, dig around on that a little bit. See what's cooking. Katya, are you ready?
Yes.
All right, let's see that listing that went out.
So this is the what you sent to me.
Yeah.
And this is all the information. This is a quick underwrite. I don't know how quick or slow you want me to go.
No, it's going fine. If you go back and yeah, if we run through this, it's not a killer deal, right?
Uh-huh.
It's not a killer deal unless he does the seller financing.
Yes, red flags, huge gain since 2020 sale.
Right.
That's an increase. Cap rate may be broken, or I mean broker flyer math. Ownership contact discrepancy, older Class C asset.
Right.
Seller financing. Yeah, this is what he responded. He goes, "Hi Katya. There is no seller financing. I need to do a 1031. Do you have cash for a down payment? Let me know and I can send you the info. I am the owner."
Yeah, so the cash for the down payment, he's wanting to know if you can go hard up money with your earnest money. So, but if you go back to the ad real quick, let's just take a look at that. Where did we get the idea that this could be seller financing?
Where it says possible seller financing with 35% down.
So you want to know what a Tommy D move is?
I have a bad feeling about a Tommy D move. That's how I feel right now about a Tommy D move. So tell me.
You take a screenshot and you zoom into the possible seller financing with 35% down and say, explain this, please.
I'll do it on my phone. Okay.
Or the other one, the other term I like to use, my brother used it, taught me to use it, was please advise.
Please advise.
I use that one a lot. That's funny.
Like, I think you're stupid, so please advise.
The more modern way, Katya, would be to send him a meme of like a guy with glasses, like really zooming in on that. Like, What?
Pointing with pointing.
Yeah. Yeah,
Right,
exactly.
Trevor.
Yeah, yeah.
That's
Which
funny.
part of this was you don't want
Yeah.
solar financing?
Holy freak,
Sorry.
right?
Don't put it up there then.
So yeah, that's what I think we do with that one, Katya. Looking at the numbers, it doesn't make sense. The even Landshark wants us to pay 25%, not 35%. The upside to this is scooping this up. And if I'm not mistaken, I think it's like it's not 20 apartments in one building, right?
20 apartment units.
It's not 20, it's not 20 doors in one building.
Sorry, I was muted. I didn't check that. I'm not sure.
Uh,
I assume, well, I mean, that doesn't.
20 units. All
Yeah,
of
I don't
them.
know if I don't know if it's 20 units or not, but again, it's 20 doors. But I don't know if it's 20 doors in one building. I think one building probably keeps maybe 8 people in it.
Does it say, scroll down a little? Does it say that it's 20 unit apartment building? Huh,
It could be the whole damn building.
could be. It's 18,000 square feet.
Yeah, it's big. Oh, that's big enough. Yeah. So
It's big enough.
that's totally big enough to be, because at 18,000 square feet, you do 850 square foot a piece. That's 20 units all day.
Yeah.
Okay, so I sent the
Yeah.
screenshot, and my text that I have not sent yet is I expected that, or thank you for getting back to me. I expected that seller finance was an option considering that that was in the advertising.
That is such the Katya way of saying
And
that.
then I put the smiley face.
Right. I totally appreciate the Smurfette way of doing that. That's 100% so sweet. Right. So
Sastar, Katya, Sastar.
anyway, right, Catherine. I mean, is that not the softest way to possibly do it and leave every person, place, and community and property better than we found it?
Katya, you are fulfilling on my mission, certainly not Tommy's. So yes.
No,
Good
it is.
job.
Ready for this? This is where the world misunderstands me. I'm 100% wanting it to be that way, but the world has just treated me too harshly to like think that way. So I have to surround myself with amazing. Laura, can I hear it now? Come on.
That's beyond a wow. I'm coming up with what's like next level wow.
Trevor will back me up. Trevor understands, because Trevor knows how having women around can contain a beastly man, and that is 100% the truth. So I am a beastly man. I do get beastly about stuff. So, and when people are like this, where they say possible seller financing, and then they turn around, they're like, no seller financing, I'll get stuck on that. What Katya picked up on was he needs to do a 1031. Right. So by Katya having a softer, smoother, path of thinking, she's able to pick up on the fact this guy is a 1031. So not only can we buy it from him, but we can probably take it back. Like we can give him money and then take it right back from him. Right. And so Katya picks up on that, where I'm over there going, hey, jackass, what about the seller finance?
I don't get
So-
upset about things. I move on, but I cry. I cry a lot.
Well,
And
I have
you,
no
Katya,
I have
you
no
and I can have a
tears.
big cry.
I was born with sand in my eyeballs. I have 0 tears, so my eyeballs are like desert. But the way you're going about it does open up the opportunity to expand on, right? And be able to look at it and say, okay, guy, well, we'll pay you full price, but you're going to reinvest it over here, and you can literally lock people into, you have to buy my deal so I can buy your deal.
Yeah.
Okay,
Right.
I'll look
So
into it.
do not swim away from this one, Katya. Get your shark teeth out and get ready to start digging in.
Okay.
Right. And then we did have a conversation. Cicely and Katya are working on the Palisades deal. We've determined it's going to be at least $120 million deal. We could probably just raise 100 million, tell the world we got 20 million in equity, and then turn around and start pre-selling $20 million, $25 million oceanside estates. So, because that path forward is the one with the least resistance. If we go back in there with any kind of like tiny home development or something, we're gonna have to get approvals. It could be years, right? So, but I think that with the one that we looked at with Cicely, taking point on trying to get some answers and you trying to get some bigger questions, that one's gonna be a cool deal to jump into for sure.
We have to call the city, the county, just a lot of back and forth phone calls. So I'm assuming that we'll be able to explore that maybe Friday's podcast.
And what I think we should do is, if you have the file right there with you, I'll prompt it real quick and get it cooking, and then we can jump over to talk to Trevor or Blake, whoever's ready.
For the Palisades property?
Yes, ma'am.
Oh, I already got it cooking.
Oh my God.
I might be all ready whenever we need it.
Slow
My
down,
chat
Blake.
GPT is not responsive because there's too much going on. So
Katya's got the spotlight right now, guy. There you go.
So I
What do you
got
got,
all
Blake?
of the phone numbers for LA City Planning, Palisades Rebuild, the exact order what to call everybody, a backup for everybody that I'm supposed to call, and the broker contacts and the call order, and it will help me write scripts, and it's a fantastic tool to use.
No, I think that's awesome. Ready for this? You're gonna give it a prompt real quick.
Go for it.
I would like it if you took all of these. It's not rolling. Is it rolling?
It's rolling. Here, let me redo it.
Okay.
Ready, set, go.
I would like to take all the numbers of the people we need to reach out to and contact and put it into a spreadsheet or into a CSV file so that I can send it to my AI agent, who will then call and book the meeting for me, because I know that public officials and these municipalities are very difficult to get a hold of. So I want to see if my AI agent can handle the outreach for me and make it a lot easier for me to get in touch with these people. And so let that cook, and then you and I can dive into what that looks like, because I think we can get that to Dima and say, Dima, create an AI agent that is going to go and call these people and sit on hold and wait to talk to them.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Okay.
That's whoa, back up.
What?
Like
You want me to go back?
No, not you. The guy showing me all the land porn right now. Like, you can't be whipping out big giant land plots and not get my attention, bro.
Scroll through
Not gonna
the
make you
map.
go squirrel.
Bro, like that, yeah. Some guys like to go to like biker events and look at chicks on the back of bikes and bikinis and stuff, or strip. Bro, you roll a big 25-acre piece of land across my plate, the dollars come out, baby. No. Looked like it had frontage. A lot of frontage. What are the little purple things?
So it's currently zoned. It has two different plots that it's selling for. It has a hospitality land, and then it has for 1 to 6 acres, and then it has the rear land.
Right.
So that's what these 6 plots are for.
You got
So that's what the difference is.
You're connected right there to McDonald's, right?
Correct.
And then you got a Cinemark over there. Yeah.
And then
What is-
this is a casino and racetrack.
Got it. Casino racetrack right there. Got it. Yeah, I mean, how old are these developments? Do you have that?
That I do not have.
All right. Have you run this deal yet?
I have. It's right here.
Let's see it. And so, hold up, it's on MLK Boulevard. 702 feet of frontage on MLK. Ready for this? You literally get a whole grant tax savings all to yourself for the MLK frontage. Just so you know, that's like an added bonus right there. Immediate demand drivers in that area. Got it. And then market pulse. I like it. Land basis. The numbers are a little skewed, yeah.
They are.
Right. But do you see why? Do you see how the 20 acres is only 350, whereas the frontage is 950?
I do.
Right. So go ahead and roll through the highest and best rankings right there. Mixed use hospitality, retail pads. Yeah, like hotels on MLK would do really good. And when you're rolling through all that, it's giving you some numbers. I don't, that, you know, when you're looking at like the hotel margin, do you see where it showed the hotel margin there?
For the NOI.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So 28 to 34, you're gonna wanna, what you'll do is you'll take this and then say, verify these numbers.
Yeah.
Because that's what you really wanna do. Verify these numbers. Show me where the truth is about this. Right? So,
Mm-hmm.
feasibility, it says right there that it's a strong, possibility, but it's not an automatic. Right? And so it gives you the goes, it gives you all this. So this is the thing, when people come in to pitch, and it's something that I like, I'm gonna have you run this deal. That's gonna be like the term, run this deal. If you pull it up and you're like, I've got a, vacant junkyard that I want to build a multifamily theme park on, and I'm looking for $17 million. I'm gonna be like, okay, does somebody else want to tell this person what's going on? And then we will say, I'm gonna invite you to go run that deal and come back later and tell us whether it's worth it or not. And then that person can then just move off to the next thing, and we can go look at, another deal, right? And so I think myself, Trevor, Laura, Catherine, Amor, we can all kind of pitch in and give our 2 cents, right? So, but that, so far what you're running here, Blake, would be the second part of run this deal, where we give them 5 minutes to run the deal and we get to look at all the cool stuff. So what do you think about it? What do you think the value here moving forward would be?
So that's the biggest thing. I've ran this deal a couple times, and it's gone between subdividing the actual plot of land and then building it up, since tourism is growing between 10 to 15% every year in Oklahoma City, which I find very interesting myself. But I know there's also, because I don't want to do residential nearby, especially if it's right by a casino, because that can work, but I don't really see that many housing units by a casino, like it just mentions here in the second one. Ultimately, I think what could work best is a commercial and kind of like hospitality lot, just since there is a lot of tourism nearby. But there's just so many different directions, and it is such a large piece of land, but it is a little bit obscure, kind of oblong.
But it is residential, right?
Correct. It is zoned for residential, and then the other smaller plots, I believe, are hospitality / commercial.
Okay, so when you were showing the lot, I was looking at it, and some things popped into my head about it. And so here's what I would say. Let's see if we can tighten this up a little bit. What are the other highest and best uses? You got the hotel, you got the build to rent, keep going down. And then you've got the what's the next one? Multifamily, okay, with retail out parcels, yeah. Keep going. What's this one right here? RV resort, glamping, event stay, destination, retail pads. So now, what are you doing here? So you said that tourism is coming to the area, right? And it says this is the best creative tourism play. So roll through this. Let's see what the back of the napkin economics shows. With an expense ratio of 50%, you've got a stabilized NOI between just under $1 million to just over $1 million, right? Keep going down. And then that's the next one I was gonna suggest right there, that family entertainment food beverage district. Out here, they call what this is right here, they call this, they call it, Catherine, what's that place over in Glendale again? Westgate, right? I don't know where Catherine went.
Yeah, it's Westgate. Are you talking? Oh, wrong computer. Are you talking about the thinking the hotel with the roller coaster and stuff that they're building, like that?
Right. Yeah, that's a whole theme park too, with hotels. And so what it is you can have parents go play at the casino and let the kids play across the street. What's the back of the economics look like on that one?
She uses personal stories to spend one for a poem. I was never a big fan of poetry or anything like that. I started reading it.
Better come out too. I can't see them. Hold on. It's just over the RV park, right? It shows that it's just over the RV park. But what this is going to do is it's going to appreciate over time. So, and again, depending on what you put there, you're not there operating that stuff. You're not going to operate the pickleball club building. You're not going to operate the miniature golf building. You're not going to operate the wave pool building, indoor swimming pool, because out here in the summer, it's better to swim indoors than it is outdoors. Like you can't keep the water cool out in the summer, so you got to swim indoors better. But yeah, you get it pad ready for all that development. You get it approved through the county. And then you basically open up the doors for bidding. This is what TSMC has done from day one, is they buy all the land and they break it up and then they go, okay, who wants this little piece next to me over here? Who wants this little piece next to me over there? Right. And with the casino across the street, you got McDonald's attached to it. You don't have to worry about food. McDonald's is a huge draw. McDonald's doesn't go anywhere they can't make money. You will never find a McDonald's in a broke ass part of town. They put a McDonald's up, they're expecting to make money. And then the other key indicator was it's parked right next to a Harkins. Movie theaters, as much as they're saying they might go out of business, if they actually convert over to Oculus type stuff, it'll redesign the entire, industry. But, it's an entertainment area. It's already approved for it. The Harkins, being where it's at, gives you what's called precedent. And with precedent, you're able to prove like, hey, I can build a go-kart track right here next to the movie theater because they're both entertainment commercial, right? So just that's the way that I would try to pin this down and look at this going forward. And then the other side of it is, what does the scorecard say, buddy? I mean, it's pretty much, aces and eights all the way down. It shows that your entertainment and F&B district is going to be the hardest to find financing for, right?
Mm-hmm.
But it's right up there with demand fit. So, but again, the return potential is up at the top there with your BTRs and your hotels. Because again, they're going to be, if you did a build to rent, you're able to do 20 acres, you're probably close to 400 homes on a build to rent. And if you made them all short-term rentals and only half of them or a quarter of them full-time rentals, that's bank. Because people are going to come in, they're going to stay at a house, not a hotel, and you'll be full. You just got to hire a property management company and handle it all. Or that's what you pitch the seller. You say do a build to rent and do 80-20 on the rental, short term to midterm or long term, and then have some set up as overnights, and there you go. So that's the best way to make money there. I personally like building theme parks because then I get to go play at them. So, right. All right. We got 10 minutes left. Trevor, did you have anything, brother, that you wanted to pull forward?
No, sir, not today. I don't
Yeah,
have
yeah.
anything on my docket.
So I know that you and I talked to those one guys out there off of the highway out there. I found a guy on Facebook. He actually posted on one of my ads pitch, right? And so he posted the word pitch. So I reached out to him. He's got a buy box on Facebook where he's looking for stuff off of old Route 66. And so it fits the buy box. I don't know if it's worthy of a shot, but the guy's looking to buy, and he's wanting stuff off of mostly out east, but we know that this guy probably can get something right here in this part of town too.
Yeah.
So old Route 66 goes all the way to California, and people buy those up because again, it's about the experience, and that's what they're selling, right?
Yep. Yep.
Those
Hey,
guys, yeah.
it's worth a shot.
Right. And then you and I are going to be on later on today at 3:00. Katya's got this really cool image that she's been putting out for advertising. So when we get off, everybody go over to Katya's Instagram and grab it and share it on everything else that she doesn't do. What do you?
Is it today or is it tomorrow?
Tomorrow.
Is it
Tomorrow.
tomorrow?
Okay. So tomorrow.
Not today. Not today.
Can you drop the link and share it with us?
Yeah.
Well, there's a lot in the works, so I can show you the Eventbrite, and I posted on LinkedIn, and I'm having trouble logging into the Facebook and the Instagram because it needs to connect. So I have to do that later today, and then I'll post it to the Instagram.
Well, what
Okay.
I can do
You
is
and
help
I'll
out
get
with
on.
that. Yeah, we can help out with that and get it done on our side until we're able to get that access.
Okay, that would be awesome.
Yeah, when I click on the Eventbrite, there's a what does it say? Making me sign in. I think we should also do an Eventbrite for the 3-day virtual summit coming up. Anybody disagree with that?
Totally agree.
Yeah.
Am I
Great,
still-
Katya.
Am I
Nice
still
job.
on Zoom? Am I muted?
No, we can hear
Oh,
you.
okay. For some reason, sometimes the Zoom disappears. So I can post it in this chat as well. I have an entire collection. So I'll send that to you guys right now, but it's a collection and it has every single one of the workshops and a wealth summit at the end. I'll share that right now.
Nice.
Awesome.
But please observe the final WealthWise Summit because I don't know how that's going to work pricing wise yet. So let me know your thoughts. I know that you still need to finalize it with Go High Level.
Mhm.
So when you click this link, you can go and you can see the entire series all in one spot.
Nice. Well done.
Hold on. Laura created links for the pricing yesterday.
Yeah. They are, let me copy them quick into the chat.
Okay. Because it's super quick to just input those, or unless they purchase it once they go to the Zoom, or I can put a link where they purchase it. I just need to do something about that.
Yeah, Zoom won't allow us to have a link for purchasing. Does that make sense? So
Okay.
that's why we had to create the separate link so that people could purchase the tickets.
Come on.
Right. Everyone's going to get the same Zoom link though, correct?
Correct.
Yeah. And then what the $99 thing does is gives them the option. We'll let them come up and be on the panelist side, and we can invite them up once we know that they've paid. We can track that, correct, to bring them up and let them pitch, let them ask questions, be involved in Q&A.
Yes, that's why the links will help us determine.
Right. And
Yeah.
so the $199 gets you on the stage, $199 gets you on the stage, and you get to keep all the videos from webinar 1 all the way to the three-day virtual summit. You're going to get all 10 videos, all 10 programs to keep forever and ever and ever.
Okay. Those are in the chat right now for anybody who wants to snag them. Those are the payment links.
So Blake, I know I'm not sure, Katya or Blake, who's managing the events on Facebook. I don't know which one of you is managing that, but
I've been
this
running them
is-
so far.
Okay. So if we could use these to there on LinkedIn, on like all the things.
Sounds good.
And then really quick before I forget, back to the conversation, Katya, that you were sharing about the your ideas, the posting that you're creating. Could we, Tommy, should she have a conversation with Stan and have Stan adjust the marketing and his post that he's doing?
You mean Sunny?
Oh, Sunny. Yeah, sorry, wrong one.
Yeah,
You know
definitely.
what
Like I think we Katya and I could definitely get well, Katya, Blake and I could definitely get in more deeper with Sunny on Marbleism. Sunny has currently, I believe, he's kind of backed off of the book thing. He got hyper focused on books for a minute, but with AI agents, you got to kind of go in and work them a little bit extra harder and get them to learn how to do what we need them to do better, or whatever. But one of the other things is I need your nerd abilities, Blake, to get us to where we can start using the blogger. Who's our blogger, Catherine?
Penny?
Yeah. Like she's got the ability to help us with blogs and get blogs out, because blogs kind of add to the metrics of how to get popular, how to grow, organically online. By being the expert, you got a blog and you're just going to tell people all about it. Penny does a great job of helping us accomplish that. So the other thing we're going to do is we're going to be putting out we found what's called Presswire and EIN, PR News. These are agencies that will help us put together press releases that get published out on news stations like WGN News in Chicago, FLA in Tampa. I don't know what the freaking Arizona one is out here, because I haven't watched the news since I've been out here 10 years. But all of these different news channels pick up these press releases. And so what we can actually do is we can create these press releases through Sunny, or what's the other one, the marketing guy?
Sunny writes the social media, Stan is the sales, Penny is the blog.
Yeah, so sales is done by Stan, and Stan would probably be able to help us craft a really good PR like marketing style press release. And what's crazy is we can do press releases for around $60 or $70 a piece that go out to thousands of news stations. So you'll be able to see these releases that we're putting together for, like, announcing that we're going to have the virtual summit, or announcing that I really want to do a book campaign where we do about 6 press releases behind releasing the Opportunity Zone Wizard 2.0 book, the curriculum, and the exam. Because, like, I really think that becoming the experts on that, it's going to accelerate Landshark exponentially, because people are going to need a due diligence machine that they can trust, that's non-biased, that does all the things that you guys do. And you operators and sponsors like Katya and Cicely, Laura, Trevor, and Blake, we've had a few other people come in and we help them run their deal. But I think when they find out that Deal Hunter's not going to, like, make everything sound like a Pace Morby, no money down, no credit, no partners, no nothing, you get free land and free real estate deals. Like they always expect it to be that. Deal Hunter doesn't do that. Deal Hunter's like, this is a red flag, run. Right? This is not even shark bait, run. So when people run into that, they basically give up. They're like, oh, I'm gonna go back to the old way. You guys have figured out to run it, do it. It makes sense. And so I think by people coming in, pitching us deals, you guys are going to be able to pick up and say, hey, listen, if you want to make your deal better, I'll show you. We can take it to Deal Hunter, take it offline, run it up, get it ready, and get it bankable. And you guys are going to be able to make some, monetize that. And then we're going to be able to help you do that. So, but I think the press release thing is going to be super fun, super exciting. Marbleism has done a great job of helping Catherine and I really streamline stuff, and even our our partners here with Katya and Blake, they're just killing it with helping us keep it straight. So, but all right, well, it's 1 minute after, and I know Catherine loves to be on time for stuff, so I want to just give everybody a chance to one last chance to throw anything out there that you want to do today. If not, we're going to be back tomorrow with the 9 o'clock regular 9 o'clock show in the morning. But we've got the podcast tomorrow afternoon talking all about all things Landshark Mastermind and how Landshark Mastermind can really save you time, money, and headaches by doing these real estate deals in a fast way, man, and getting answers quick. So anybody else? I got rabbits and crickets.
No, sir.
I love y'all. I'm going to wrap it up with a prayer. Heavenly Father, thank you for the day and the blessing of being with people that are on a mission and need direction. And so they seek out you, Lord, to do that with. And I am blessed to be in the company of all these people doing all these things, because I am severely imperfect and severely troubled, but it's through your Son that I have grace and glory. So it is with that I ask that you give that to all the people in this room who would be grateful to have it in their lives. In your name we pray. Amen.
Amen. Thanks, everyone.
All right. And we will catch up tomorrow. We've got some big deals coming tomorrow. We've got somebody said they had one they wanted to run. Amore said she wants to run one tomorrow, and I'm hoping we get Tracy back tomorrow, and we are able to keep plugging toward the 30-day virtual summit. If you see it out there advertised, start pitching it, because we got to tell people about it. We got to get some signups. So
One more thing, if you all could keep Tracy and Jerry in your prayers, that's super important, especially right now.
for sure. Yeah, absolutely. So everybody keep pressing up to God to get those people more help and feeling better. So but I will catch everybody tomorrow. You all have a great day.